Macho, bro.
Less than 2 miles south of the United States Capitol, welcome to Nationals Park. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Thunder. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll, and today's starter, Pedro Martinez.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go now? Here's the shortstop at the plate, Chase Mydroff.
And that's through there for a strike.
And we're underway here this afternoon. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and now one away. And here is Sosa to the plate. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
With Pedro on the mound, Boog, this lineup is facing a fierce competitor. He always seems to rise to the occasion, and that's a big reason why he's considered one of the best pitchers we've seen in the majors.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Davis makes the catch for the out. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Mike Tauchman. And first offering is fouled off. Tauchman goes 6'1", 220 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. And he went around, according to Clyde Washington. That misses, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Davis makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill, Jonathan Cannon.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance. Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there, and you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Chipper Jones, the next to hit, takes outside. Left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now Chili Davis. Fouled off left side. Man at second. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Tauchman makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one fouled off. Outside low. 1-2 to count. Runner at second, 2 down.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Not in time. He's safe. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. High fly ball out towards left center. Benintendi ranging after it. Makes the catch. And that is the third. And we're back. Top of the second. Andrew Benintendi steps up.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Chases that one out of the zone and one away. Michael A. Taylor getting ready to hit. Splits the plate. 0-1. 1 out, base is empty. And he grounds one to the right side. Murray steps on the bag and a couple of quick outs. Kyle Teal stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Stepping in, Ian Happ. Cannon back to work. Hit in the air, left field. Benintendi on the move. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. And here is Jonah Heim. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. There's a swing and a miss.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. 1 out, runner at second. Mangum will hit next. That one kicks away from the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And the right-hander deals. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Outside low. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Now a check to third, maybe thinking something's on. Heim stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So the batting order turns over. Ellie De La Cruz digs in now. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. And now the DH, Chipper Jones. Fly to left his first time. They say you win.
0-1.
Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 outs. In the air, out to center, and it falls. Coming home. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now, and they tag him out. Back here in Nationals Park, and now it's Luis Robert. Nasty pitch right there. Strike one. There's the strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Lifted in the air, right field. Davis. And there's one down. Tim Elko steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And that is out of play. And that one misses up and in. 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Back in Washington, D.C. And here's the first baseman, Eddie Murray. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. And that one almost got him. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the ground right side, Sosa. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Chili Davis. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires to first on the run. In time. Got it. Here is Ozzie Albies up to him. Reached on an infield single his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Solo homer. He crushes that one to right field, and they add on. It's 3-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. On the ground, right side. Slings to first. That ends the inning. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Chase Mydroff. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here comes the 0-1. And ball one.
Down.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Check swing called strike. And the count 1-2. Just missed. swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox. In the dirt, but kept close.
1-0.
Not in time.
Nope,
He's safe. And now a man into scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. That one at triple digits.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. On the inside corner for called strike 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ian Happ up to hit. That one almost got him.
Strikes.
Base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Yeah, the batter now, Jonah Heim. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at first with no outs here. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Taylor right there to make the grab. And there's one down. And now Jake Mangum walked his first time. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And now 2 aboard. Save! And now second and third with 1 gone. White Sox going with a new arm, number 61.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That's the ball down.
And the batter now, Ellie De La Cruz. Happ on third. Mangum over at second with 1 down. And another ball.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 3-0. Foul ball there. Second and third, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll load the bases.
He knew he had a little wiggle room with the open base, but now that disappears. Mistake to this next batter, and this inning might really break open.
So they're all loaded up. Chipper Jones now at the plate. Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of here. Grand slam. And they add to their lead. It's 7-0. So 1 out, nobody on. And now Eddie Murray. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1.
Well, at least he's got a clean slate after that grand slam. Nothing to think about on the bases, so he can really go after the hitter and just approach this like it's a clean inning. Get the outs that you need and get back into the dugout.
Taylor settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Chili Davis. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Davis, 29 years old, and he's a native of Jamaica. That one pushed to the left and foul. And now 1 and 2.
1 and 2's the count.
And there's a
That's
ball.
a ball.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Back here in Nationals Park. Now at the plate, Michael A. Taylor. Right down the chute. That's strike one.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
And the count 1 and 2. And that's
2 and
outside.
2.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that just misses.
That's a ball.
Off the mark there. And the count now even up. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the White Sox DH, Luis Robert Jr. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
On the inside corner for a strike. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Back in Washington, D.C., we head to the bottom of the 5th. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And that bunted towards third. Over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Fought off foul. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And that one lifted in the air center field. Taylor brings it in. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, bases empty. Ian Happ, the next to hit. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Taylor on the move, makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the first baseman, Tim Elko. And a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
Ball.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 1-2 now. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Mangum flashes the leather on the running catch.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
And that's a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
My drop. Batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
No ball.
It really looks like these
strikes.
hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Up the middle. To first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
ball.
Could be
1
a
strike.
chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's going to be Mike Tauchman. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Check swing, called strike. And down on strikes. And we're back, bottom of the 6th. Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. And it's fouled away.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
And now the center fielder, Jake Mangum. Out to short, Mydroff. Sends it across to first.
And there's 2 away.
Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
1 strike.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He's already homered here in this one. Hit in the air, right field. And that'll do it. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, you know, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Taylor in the box now. No balls and a strike. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases, and they're on the board. It's 7-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swings through that one. 0-1. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
Fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Robert in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Popped foul out of play off to the right. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The delivery to Robert. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. At the plate, Eddie Murray. And first offering is fouled off. And that one wrapped foul. Down and in, moved his feet. In the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. So up next, Chili Davis.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now here is Ozzie Albies. Foul ball. Next pitch
Nope,
is
that's
outside.
Ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And here is Geraldo Perdomo, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
In the air, right field, Tachman nabs it, and that will end the inning.
Yes. No if and.
New inning getting started. Now it's going to be Tim Elko. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Ball one there.
Ball. 1-1.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he runs the strikeout total to 15 on the day. Next to hit, Brooks Baldwin. That is upstairs for ball one.
1-0.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Davis sizes this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now the shortstop, Chase Mydroff. Righty reliever out of the pen, Matt Brash.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Mangum brings it in for the 3rd out. A new arm into the game, the righty, Jordan Leisure.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And there's a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a ball evens the count. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now the catcher up to hit. Jonah Heim, 1 for 3. That just misses. And that's ball 1. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo, that thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Mangum now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Man at first, 1 away. And ball 1.
1-2.
Grounder might be 2. To second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Runner on the go. Pitch inside.
That's the ball.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. Runner at second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one not close, and it's 2-1. Check on the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Now back to second, and he's back again. Only one more disengagement left after that move. Back to second one more time. Throw is high and over his head. No pitch signaled now, and a balk is being called. Mangum on third with 2 out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Nationals Park. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. First offering misses badly for ball 1. A little bit low.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here. He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Ian Seymour.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball. And the lefty with the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And there's one away. Benintendi up here. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swinging a foul straight back. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
Ball.
The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th. Sets him down looking. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. He's already homered in this game. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And he dives in ahead of the tag. A little bit low, and the count even 1-1. Seymour is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.